Hello, welcome to Storyboard. In this show, we are discussing the opportunities and challenges that the media landscape is throwing up today for advertisers and their media agencies. Just last week, the marketing and communications industry gave out awards for effectiveness in media. Are there any signals there of emerging trends? I'm going to put that and many other questions on media matters to my guest today. Please welcome Meenakshi Menon of Spatial Access Solutions, R. Gautaman of Mindshare, Manisha Lad Gupta of Axis Bank. It's good to have all of you here on Storyboard. Manisha, my first question is to you. The Emvies, those are the awards that were given out last week. How do you as an advertiser look at those awards? Would you pay more for an agency that wins these awards? Would it be on your radar now that they've won awards? How do these matter?
I think they're very important to have innovation awards in the area of media because that's one of the things that's actually plaguing this industry. I think vanilla GRPs don't do much for you, for advertisers anymore. And what we are constantly looking for from our media partners is to find out innovative ways to break the clutter. And I think these awards are really around that. So to my mind, I would definitely pay a premium for an agency which is known as innovative in the media space, and the awards definitely go to their credit.
So Meenakshi, Spatial Access has clients from across industry on the roster. How do these awards get seen? Are they of any value when you're actually advising them and auditing them, on their media plans?
I think it's interesting that Manisha said she's willing to look at, an agency who wins awards as being deserving of a premium when it comes to media services. But from my experience, what I've found is that while advertisers think it's really good for an agency to win awards, they're not willing to let those awards become currency and transact and say, okay, we'll pay you a little more because of the quality of work that you're doing. And that, I think, is a fundamental problem between media awards and creative awards. With creative awards, agencies that win creative awards actually are in a position to charge a premium. And ideally speaking, media agencies that win awards should be in a position to charge that premium.
Gautaman, is that something that you see playing out in the industry? I mean, congratulations, Mindshare has won the Best Media Agency Award this year.
And
for 4 years in a running. So has that been borne now? Does your experience bear out what Meenakshi says?
I think I'll agree with Meenakshi because I don't think we have yet reached the stage where we can go back and say, I have won an Agency of the Year, so pay me more. We are not yet reached there. Right now, it is more of celebration, which is internal, that I've done some great work and here is a platform which recognizes my work. And
so it's brand building in that sense.
Employee retention and motivation more than a remunerative discussion yet.
Okay. What are the trends that are emerging from these awards, Gautaman?
From a television point of view, I think we are hitting a diminishing return. I'm not seeing anything major that's happening there, to be honest, even though we have won some awards. In non-television, whether it is in print or in radio, because those mediums are working hard to get that money back in the system, and in the area of digital, yes, we are seeing some very good work coming there.
Interestingly, Meenakshi, the grand Emvee or the biggest prize this year went to Volkswagen's Vento innovation.
Correct.
The talking ad.
That's right.
Innovation or gimmick? How would you see it?
Well, I would say that it is definitely a gimmicky innovation. I mean, it is a gimmick because at the end of the day, let's face facts, okay? Talking cards have been around for a very, very long time. So in that sense, the talking ad was not an innovation. What was an innovation is the vehicle in which it was done. So the Times of India, and to have it on the front page of the Times of India, and to be able to, the mechanics of that whole operation were innovative. And I think it's, definitely well won for Volkswagen.
Manisha, how do you react to the same ad or same exercise? Because a lot of people would say that yes, it's a great idea, and yet it gives you great impact at a high cost.
Yeah.
So is that what advertisers are looking for? Is that what someone like you would look for?
No. And I think, the reason why I said I'd be willing to pay a premium for innovative, clutter-breaking media campaigns is also because I'm a small spender. I think this doesn't really concern the large spenders. For a small spender to stand out in the clutter, you are willing to work with an agency and pay them a little premium to get that. Specifically for this innovation, I would say that one of the things that awards have to watch out for is not to reward creativity, but to reward innovation. And innovation, by its definition, is always things which get you a return on your investment. So I think, I would be a little concerned.
Creativity doesn't. Is that what you're implying?
Creativity doesn't, yes. So you can be extremely creative, but it may do nothing for the business. But I think innovation is always creativity that ships. that you can sell, that you can charge a premium for. So I think effectiveness has to be the key operating word.
Manisha is making some very key points here. She's saying she's not looking at vanilla GRP. She's not,
right.
you know, she's looking at innovation that delivers effectiveness. Is your industry guilty of looking at those big spends? Take two campaigns that are running these days, okay? Both creatively, in terms of the ad agency work, pretty good campaigns. One is Hero MotoCorp and the massive rebranding exercise, and Airtel's new corporate campaign. It's carpet bombing, isn't it? Explain the trends that we see with the kind of feedback someone like Manisha is putting in.
Okay, I think let me just, now I'm going to say something which is going to be really head-on with this, in this topic. She's absolutely right on vanilla GRPs, and if you look at these two campaigns, the Hero campaign and the Airtel campaign, both have spent a lot of money in terms of buying eyeballs, for sure. But if you look at the subtle difference is the way in which the talkability of Airtel is different from the talkability on Hero today. You can see tweeters buzz on the songs, the jingle, the comments, I like, I don't like. So there is some merit in Airtel over Hero, I would definitely say. But if you have to dispense, look at it from a distance, both are carpet bombing, vanilla, eyeball buying.
Any disclosures you need to make here in this analysis?
Can I interrupt? Can I interrupt? I think you also got to understand that the Hero consumer, okay, is not the guy who's tweeting.
Right.
And
That's
therefore,
true.
he's not reacting to that campaign. Whereas the Airtel guy may be tweeting, but let me
Because
tell you,
that's the TG.
okay, that's the TG. And that's the fundamental difference between these two campaigns. And to go back to your earlier question, unfortunately, today what is seen is the size of the budget is being equated, okay, with impact in the marketplace.
Why is this happening? Why are advertisers believing that it is the amount of money you're spending to buy media that is going to give you effective media plans?
Not really.
Can I address this, okay?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
as an auditor, I see this happening constantly. You have a client who's got limited budgets, and you've got the agency who actually needs to take those limited budgets and convert it into meaningful communication with the consumer. Unfortunately, what happens is the agency finds it easiest to do carpet bombing on television. And therefore, the solution always revolves around television. And marketers will confirm this and say that, okay, if we give our agency a budget, and Gautaman will also confirm this, that it takes more time and effort to find solutions where you're fine-tuning your media and you're working with smaller budgets.
Gautaman, is that the reason why advertisers are spending so much on their
I think
the buys?
these two case studies will probably not represent
What is really happening,
the
correct.
universe. There are clients, for example, who say, like exactly what Manisha talked about, is to say that, hey, I don't have 100 rupees, I have only 20 rupees, but the category competition is at 100 rupees. So give me something which gives me 5 times multiple. And then the brief is very clear. Then you work towards making your money work 5 times harder to compete with the competitor who is outshooting you 5 times. Then life is a lot more easier. But these two campaigns had a different objective. They want to touch everybody in the country. They wanted to communicate certain things. So it won't even qualify the TV innovation.
Yeah, it's
And
like a
they did
road
the job.
roller trying to flatten a pea.
Yeah.
Right. We'll take a quick commercial break, but we'll come back and we'll take this further, because there's one interesting point that was made here. Gautaman was talking about evaluating the word of mouth or noise that a campaign makes by looking at the digital talk on it, and Meenakshi had a very interesting take on that. I want to come back and explore that and also talk about digital media when we're back.